Hi, my name is Thorb Bishop, and welcome to Top Secret Inc. Today we'll be walking through Paper Girls Vol.1, issue number 3 by Image Comics. So get comfortable, because it's going to be a hell of a ride. Jumping into issue number 3, it starts off with a boy on a football field holding a Terminator mask, staring into the distance at the sky, and what he sees is absolutely insane. It's a wormhole made of clouds, with a bunch of those pterodactyl-like creatures flying out of it in the distance. Then a girl runs up, recognizes him, and tells him in a hysterical panic that she was just with people and they just vanished. The boy, trying to be a hero, says he'll help keep her safe and plants a big wet kiss on her. She shoves him off, letting him know she's not interested and to keep his hands to himself, saying, "I wouldn't touch you if you were the last man on earth." But things are about to get way worse. One of those giant flying murder birds lands on the field, and there's a dude riding on its back. He's wearing all chrome armor and points this massive shiny staff at the two teenagers. Suddenly, lights start flashing off the staff, and the kids just disintegrate. This guy looks almost exactly like Virgil from WWF Wrestling, which is absolutely bizarre. Then we're back at Mackenzie's house, and the situation is grim. The gun went off during the struggle with her stepmom, and now Erin is bleeding from a gunshot wound in her stomach. There's blood everywhere, and she's collapsed on the ground while the kids are arguing back and forth of what to do. They know they need to get her to a hospital, and Tiffany has this wild idea. She says, "I can drive. I saw my sister drive once with my dad in the car." So they lug Erin into the backseat of the car bleeding and get Tiffany behind the wheel, and they start driving through the streets, which is now filled with those murder birds up in the air. They're swerving to avoid them, and while they're talking back and forth and Erin is deliriously bleeding, they don't even know where they're going. None of them know where the hospital is. At this point, we go into a cutscene where Erin is having another dream. She's now dreaming about Ronald Reagan, telling her not to worry about her pen pals and prioritize her paper route. It's like a literal cry from her subconscious to stay alive long enough just to get to the hospital. Suddenly, Tiffany slams the brakes and fishtails the car. And standing right in front of them is Virgil, the dude with the shiny chrome armor and the staff. He pulls out a small circular device and places it against his throat, and uses it to translate his future English to the present day English. Apparently, this dude is trying to do some time travel damage control. He tells the girls to just stay calm, and that all he wants to do is wipe their memories so that they can't remember any of this happening. But once again, the girls, they're not having it. They jump out of the car, and one of them pulls the gun on Virgil. And just when you think you know what's coming, bam, Virgil's head explodes. The girls look around confused because it wasn't them. It was one of those Mum-Rah dudes with the laser pistol who blew out Virgil's brains out. Like, this is messed up. The girls now have a gun pointed at the Mum-Rah guy. And as a sign of good faith, Mum-Rah puts the laser pistol on the ground and takes off his mask to identify himself. Their faces are wrinkled and deformed with boils and cybernetics just like before. He grabs a circular translator off the ground and tells the girls to chill out. They're just teenagers, like them.